What's up, everybody? I'm going to be talking about the top 8 video games that I want to see made for next-gen consoles. And then I'm going to talk about the top 6 titles that are going to be expected, but I'm excited for anyway. So let's begin. Number 1 on the list, Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar, I'm pretty sure they're going to make Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS4 and Xbox One and possibly PC. I'm sure it will look fantastic. Great game. They need to make it happen. I'm sure it will happen. But I really want to see it made for next gen, and I will be very excited if that happens. Next game on the list, number 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 4 for PS4 and Xbox One. But I want to see him put like at least over 100 characters in there, or at least over 200, because if Marvel vs. Capcom 4 comes out for next-gen consoles and you only get to play as 30 playable characters with microtransactions, then Capcom can suck a fat one. Because there is no excuse to have a short roster for a next-gen fighting game. Especially if it's going to be Marvel vs. Capcom. They could squeeze as much characters as they want in there. I mean, put Mega Man or Venom in there, some personal favorites of mine from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So, Capcom, do not fuck over the people on the next one, please. Alright, number 3 on the list, I want to see another Dead Space game, of course. Love the series. I still have not played the third game. I only played the first 2 games, but I loved the second one more than the first one. I thought it had a lot more well-done, scary moments, and the graphics were better, and it was an awesome survival horror title. So, I would love to see another Dead Space game being made for next-gen from EA, even though EA is one of the most hated video game companies in America, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Alright, number 4 on the list. I want to see another Silent Hill game, damn it. But, instead of a prequel or a sequel, I want to see a remake of the original Silent Hill. I mean, how come Konami can't make that happen for next gen? Why not, right? We've gotten a remake of Resident Evil for GameCube, even though that was done from, Capcom, but it would be nice to get a next gen Silent Hill game, because it is really, really awesome series. Alright, so that was number 4. Number 5 on the list. And this is long overdue. We've not gotten another Onimusha game for, what, the last generation? Which is, wow, yeah, a long time. So they need to make another one for next gen. Another great series from Capcom. As you can see, I got all of them. This is actually not the original one. The original one came out for PS2, okay? Genma Onimusha is the Xbox exclusive one that has like extra stuff in it. It has like extra content, and I think that's about it. It just has extra content, and it just has Genma on there to be easily identified as the Xbox version. But I love playing as Samanosuke and Jubei, and I think he played as Samanosuke in here with the French actor. Forgot his name, but this one is so damn awesome. Especially that intro in France with like all the demons are like tearing everything apart and killing people, and then like this guy comes out and starts killing them. It's awesome. And I got the final one in the series, Dawn of Dreams, which has 2 discs, I think. Yeah, 2 discs. So I love the Onimusha series. Long overdue for another one. I don't know why they have not made another one yet, but come on, Capcom. There's some Onimusha fans out there like me. Alright, so that was number... Was that number 5? Yeah, that was number 5, I think. Let me do a recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 6 on the list. I want to see another Devil May Cry game with classic Dante, damn it. I want to play as classic Dante on next gen. Not that new Dante that they made for DMC with the black hair and he looks younger and it just looks really, really, really weird. If you're wondering if I have that game, I have it downloaded on the PS3. I played a little bit of it. I think it plays well. you know, the combat feels like a Devil May Cry game, but just playing with that version of Dante feels really weird to me since I grew up playing with this Dante right here. Well, actually, this is a prequel. Yeah, these are the sequels right here. Well, no, okay. To put this in chronological order, there. Number 3 was the prequel, and then, you know, it goes into the first game. The second game was kind of lackluster. It was mediocre at best, so the only good one in the series is the third game, and I loved it so much that I got the HD collection. And, of course, I got the fourth one for 360. Even though I no longer have my 360 anymore, but I might rebuy my 360 in the future, like, yeah, a smaller version, because I had the original fat version. But yeah, I would rather take Nero over the new Dante. But yeah, Capcom, make it happen. New Devil May Cry game, but with classic Dante, damn it. Classic Dante. No more of that emo bullshit Dante. Fuck that Dante, no. Alright. So, number 7 on the list. Another long overdue title. This is the last one in the series. Dino Crisis. They should make, well, either Dino Crisis 4, or they should at least make a remake of the first game. The only good games in the series were the first 2. The third one was an oddball, because I never knew they made this until I saw it on the shelf at my local GameStop or Electronic Boutique, when it was used to be called Electronic Boutique. And I was like, whoa, Dino Crisis 3? I never knew they made this. But it was so odd because you were in outer space with jetpacks and you fought dinosaurs in outer space, and the boss was so weird. Like, it was like a supercomputer controlled by some evil lady, and you have to fight this giant 3-headed T-Rex. It was so damn weird. But, you know, it was different, and I guess it was okay for a different type of dinosaur game, but I would rather see one more closely related to the first 2, where you play as the red-headed chick. I think her name is Regina. I'm not quite sure. I have to do some research on that. But it's long overdue. Capcom needs to make another Dino Crisis game for next gen. I mean, can you imagine dinosaurs on PS4 and Xbox One? Come on, we need another good dinosaur game, damn it. Alright, so that was the 7th game. Let me do a recount real quick. Wait, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, okay. So this one, the last and final game that I want to see being made for next-gen consoles, and this is going to be a very unexpected one. The Punisher. Now, hear me out. I want to see a Punisher game done by Rocksteady, okay? Because I saw what Rocksteady could do with Batman. Just imagine what they could do with the Punisher. You know, I mean, Punisher doesn't get much love. He really doesn't. We've gotten how many video games of other characters, like Spider-Man, of course? Well, because they're the most well-known and favorite ones, I guess, out of the Marvel Universe, but there's not a lot of Punisher games out there, and it would be nice to get one done by Rocksteady. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so those are the top 8 titles that I would like to see being made for next-gen PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Just because I'm a console player does not mean, you know, I'm against PC or anything, or I don't really exclude PC players. You know, I have respect for gamers of, you know, all kind. So the top 6 games that are going to be expected for next gen that I am excited for I am excited for. Yeah, blah. I can't speak. I'm just like all over the place. First up on the list we have crap load of Assassin's Creed games. Yeah. You know, the next one is going to be a next gen only Assassin's Creed game. It's going to be called Assassin's Creed Unity. By the way, I have Assassin's Creed Liberation for my PS Vita. That one was mediocre at best. It had a multiplayer, but it was not really multiplayer. It was really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways. I guess we're going to get one every year from Ubisoft. I I don't have the physical copy of the first one. I have that downloaded on my PS3, by the way. So I do have the physical copy of AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, AC3, and of course Black Flag for the PS4. I enjoyed AC3. I don't know why a lot of you guys really hate this one. I don't know. I thought it was okay for what it is. I like the character Connor. But by the time it got to AC4, that's when I started to feel a thing called gamer's fatigue. When you sort of get tired of playing sequels with the same type of gameplay over and over again. So I guess I'm a little bit excited for the next one, since it's only going to be a next-gen only AC game, but still, I don't know if that's saying much, since it is going to be primarily the same damn thing. Probably with the same mechanics, and they're probably going to use utilize the touchpad somehow. So, AC games, they're going to be one every damn year, I guess. Alright, number 2 that's going to be expected, that I'm really super excited for. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I mean, as you can see by the abundance of all these AC or Metal Gear Solid games, I almost called it Assassin's Creed. Oops, Kojima, don't kill me. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid, excited for the 5th game. I did not buy that $30 demo. I don't care who's defending it. I did not buy it. I'm not buying it until Phantom Pain comes out. Or it might get included with Phantom Pain. Who knows? Alright, so number 3 that's going to be expected, that's coming out for next gen, is Kingdom Hearts 3. I love the Kingdom Hearts series. I think it's an awesome series. Can't wait for the 3rd one. Enough said. Alright, number 4, Batman Arkham Knight, which is going to be the final Batman game in the Arkham series. Now, notice I have the first game, second game, and, well, the Origin game, but for Vita. I don't have it for the PS3 because I did not feel like buying that one at the time, because it felt really weird since it's done by a different company, and it felt like a quick cash-in. So I was like, you know what, let me try out the Vita version instead, since it's going to be a bit different than the console version. And it turned out to be mediocre. Yeah, the Vita version is very mediocre. The boss fight, I don't know if I should spoil it for you guys, but maybe I should, just to save you guys some money. The boss fight is nothing special. You fight Catwoman, and that's it. Yeah. That's the boss fight. You fight Catwoman. I don't really know how to explain it. It's sort of okay. I mean, there's some challenging moments in that final boss fight, but it's nothing really special. It's not really that spectacular. So, you know, if you plan on getting the Vita version, save your money until it's like $20 or cheaper. Just saying. Just saying. So, I gotta do a quick recount here. Was that number 4 on the list? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Can't wait for Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, these were the last 2 Final Fantasy games that I played. I still have not played Lightning Returns yet. I gotta get my hands on that, so sometime in the future I will play Lightning Returns, but as you can see, I don't have it right now in my collection. These were the last 2 I played for PS3. I just recently bought the Final Fantasy X HD Remastered Collection for PS3. I'm about to get started on this pretty soon. The only reason why I have not gotten started on it yet, because I've been busy playing other games like Infamous Second Son, and I've been playing through the BioShock Infinite DLC and some other video games, but I'm definitely going to get started on this. And this is going to keep me busy for a very, very long time. But yeah, Final Fantasy on Next Gen, FF or Double F 15 looks incredible. I saw the trailer. Can't wait for it. It looks so sick. Alright, so final game on the list And this is going to be a big one for me because I'm a huge, huge fan of this fighting game. Alright, so number 6, Guilty Gear. I am crazy about Guilty Gear. I still have the original PlayStation copy right there. And I remember when I first got this game, oh man, I was one of the rare few in my city who knew about Guilty Gear. No one else that I went to school with knew about this game. I was like the only person. I felt special until I met other, other gamers, other gamer geeks like me who are into the whole, anime thing. But, oh my gosh, it's such a great fighting game. Just love the series. As you can see, oh yeah, I am so crazy about Guilty Gear. I have Guilty Gear, yeah, the original for PlayStation 1. Guilty Gear 2, the Midnight Carnival reload, or hashtag reload, for Xbox. I have one for PS2. I have Guilty Gear Asuka, Guilty Gear X, Guilty Gear Overture, Guilty Gear Judgment, Guilty Gear Dust Strikers, and they are going to release Guilty Gear X3, or X3rd as it's called in Japan, I think, for PS4, and I can't wait. They do have the arcade cabinet in Japan, I think, so pretty soon they're going to be releasing it for PS4, and I'm super excited because this is like my top favorite fighting game of all time. Next to Tekken, I love Tekken. Love Tekken. So Guilty Gear, Tekken, and I love me some Street Fighter. I mean, I grew up with Street Fighter, but as soon as I picked up this game, I was like, okay, this game just it rocks. It rocks. It's super fast-paced, the characters are unique and just unlike any other characters you've seen before, and this game deserves an anime, damn it. There's no anime of this game. But anyways, it's just one of my top favorite fighting games, and I can't wait for Guilty Gear X3rd. Saw the trailer for it. It's going to look fantastic on the PS4, and it might be available for Xbox One. I'm not sure yet. Well, anyways, that's the top 8 games that I wanted to see on Next Gen that I just talked about previously, and these are the top 6 games that I just showed just now that are going to come out, but I'm excited for. Alright, so thanks for watching this vlog, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!